is a tuck double back. Just pulls it around. A very safe routine, and that is Bella's strategy. Consistency, hitting all the routines, that's what he hopes to win a medal on.
Well, her dad, Francis, hoping she would stick to routine. I think it's safe to say that she did do that. She has to be pleased with it. Betty Okino, one of the bright hopes for gymnastics in the United States here in these World Championships. Here's another look.
This was her last pass. It's a tuck double back. You can see she's a little slow getting her arms up, but what she does so well is pulls it right around for a good landing.
And the score for Betty Okino, 9.875. She's got to like it. Meanwhile, on the uneven bars, this is Li Li of China. Watch this.
I am so excited we get to see this routine. She has everything in it, and most important, a lot of originality. Here's a reverse hex going the other direction. Great amplitude. Now watch this. You won't believe it. It's a German giant into a reverse hex. She is the first and only gymnast to compete that. On the uneven bars and a high tuck double back dismount. Great routine.
Great stuff. And once again, the crowd here acknowledging a great performance, no matter who does it. Li Li of China. Here's another look.
Great angle to see this reverse hex. Beautiful amplitude. Now watch this next skill. It is complex. It's a German giant. She'll bring her legs through the bar right here and cast backwards over the bar. This is the tough position. Just to hold onto the bar is immensely difficult. She will certainly be rewarded for this.
And there's her score, and she is, in fact, rewarded 9.95. Brilliant performance for Li Li on the uneven bars. Carrie Strug now, the United States in Florex.
She is a little dynamo on this event. Very energetic. Nice spring in her legs. Pike, full twisting double back.
Little dynamo on this United States team is almost redundant.
Just like the first, except she'll do it in tucked position. Remember, all of the final gymnasts, they're in a must-hit situation. They have that one fall. They'd like to drop that low score.
Remember, the United States right now very close with Romania for second place. Romanians doing well in the vault. The Americans having to overcome Hillary Grivich, 9.087. in the Florex, so everybody has to carry their weight here.
Here comes that final tumbling run. Critical landing here. She comes up with it. Great job.
And once again, the crowd applauding one of its own, Carrie Strug of the United States. Meanwhile, let's go back to the vault. Lavinia Milosevic of Romania. I have to say, this is what Mary Tyler Moore must have looked like at age 13.
I wonder if she could do the vault like this. Look at that. Yurchenko laid out with a full twist and a perfect landing. That vault was executed so well. She hit every important aspect of this vault right on the nose. Perfect lift, opens up in that flared position, and drops it in.
As we take another look at the vault of Lavinia Milosevic, let's tell you that Carrie Strug, a 9.912. We wait for the score of Milosevic, and there it is, 9.975. Some interested observers, Clarice and David Zamesco, their daughter, coming up. Well, the theme of this year's World Championships here in Indianapolis is Share the Magic, and Kathy Johnson had a chance to literally share the magic. She was part of the Magic Act in opening ceremonies. Now, here's Kathy saying goodnight, Kathy.
This was a lot of fun, and fortunately, I'm not afraid of heights. It was a little precarious staying balanced in that.
You see that trunk there high above our head? And this, what? Bang!
Oops.
Oops, and I'm gone.
This, Kathy Johnson!
All right. Now tell me, how'd you do it? Come on, it's just between us here.
I'm not telling, it's magic.
Tell you what, huh? She get into the theme of things. Speaking of the theme of things, it was just a couple of years ago in Stuttgart. The theme was Starlight Express in the opening ceremonies there. And I'll tell you what, it was the Soviets who really delivered the mail. Perfect vault here by Natalia Lashanova, a 10. And it just started a run of 10s for the Soviets. Svetlana Bugunskaya participating here also. Simply brilliant in Stuttgart 2 years ago.
She was certainly ahead of her time in terms of choreography. Very dramatic, and she's changed her routine for this competition.
Daniela Sinivash, who now lives where? In Atlanta, Georgia, of all places. And a 10 for her in the vault. The Americans pinned their hopes on Brandy Johnson, but Brandy had nothing but problems coming into this event, physical problems of one sort or another, and it caused her some problems here on the uneven bars.
And though that was certainly a heartbreak for Brandy, she came back later in the competition and tied for a silver medal on the vault.
Tough moment for Brandy Johnson of the United States. She is retired mainly because of all the physical problems that she did have while competing. A very bright hope for the United States, though, in that competition in Stuttgart was this lady, Sandy Woolsey. She's an alternate on this team, but that'll give you an idea of the depth that the United States has right now.
She was 8th in the all-around at the World Championships in Stuttgart. One of the highest finishes ever for an American.
And now the United States trying to win a medal for the first time ever at World Championships. Shannon Miller in floor exercise.
And Shannon holds nothing back in this routine. She opens with a whip back through to a full twisting double back. Little low on the landing, but boy, she pulled it around. That's what I really like about this gymnast. She doesn't take anything out under pressure. She throws all her big tricks. Trains 8 hours a day, and it has certainly paid off here at the World Championships. Here's another full twisting double back.
A little bit of a misstep there. Going with kind of a Dixieland theme here is Shannon Miller.
That final tumbling run. It's a pike double back. All of these landings are extremely important at this point. And she just pulls it around.
Once again, great music. It gets the crowd into it. It reaches a big climactic ending, and the crowd loves it. Shannon Miller of Edmond, Oklahoma. And she accepts the plaudits of her coach and from Bela Karolyi. And now Karolyi turns to his charge, Kim Zmeskal, and says, "You see what Shannon did? Now just go on out there and do the same thing."
This was a crucial routine for the American team. They really need some big scores on these final two routines, Shannon and Kim Zmeskal coming up, because the Romanians are doing exceptionally well over at the vault.
9.887 for Shannon Miller. Kim Zmeskal will be next, and Bart Connor right now is with some people with a very special interest in Kim.
Here with the Zmeskals, did you ever think it was going to be this great coming down to the last routine?
No, sure haven't.
I didn't think it'd be that high, but it's wonderful. They're doing great.
Your feelings now?
We're just very proud of them and just very excited.
You're not nervous, are you?
I'm a nervous wreck.
That makes two.
We'll watch this with you.
Okay, thanks. Go, Kim!
So with the encouragement of Mom and Dad,